Keep making that noise for Dan Ribbon. Yes. I didn't know Bill Gates was a creep. I didn't catch that. I didn't know he wanted to name it Windows Binoculars. Okay, I'll take it. All right, let's keep this around. I go next. Come to the stage. It's Will Harvey.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Okay, come on. How are you doing? Seriously, you guys are okay? Thank you. All right, I'm doing kind of weird, man. I know the weather's nice right now, but a couple weeks ago it wasn't, and when it wasn't, I had pipes burst underneath my house. Yeah, that's not the funny part. No, I had pipes burst underneath my house. I'm still waiting on it getting fixed. I've been without running water for 3 weeks. And you guys are here for the comedy. I'm just here to take a shit. Mission successful. Oh, all right, let's tell some jokes. A little bit about me. I have a condition called high-functioning Asperger's syndrome, which is a form of autism. The crazy thing is, though, it's not very obvious about me, right? Like, you have to spend a lot of time with me to really figure it out, and then it sneaks up on you out of nowhere. Like chlamydia. It's just like, it burns when you pee. And also, I'm retarded. All right, that was funnier in the car. It was difficult growing up. It was a challenge to make friends. It took me forever to figure it out. It took me almost my freshman year of high school to really learn how to socially interact with people, right? I'll tell you my secret. It turns out, if you steal a bunch of money from your mom and cigarettes, buy weed with that money, and then go smoke it with your classmates, they still won't be your friend. And now I'm addicted to weed and nicotine at 24 years old. So that was a cool lesson to learn. No, I didn't tell people for a long time, especially before I started doing comedy. I wasn't very honest about it. I remember when I told one of my first friends, it was one of my black friends, I told him, I said, I have Asperger's syndrome. And he said, what? I said, I have Asperger's syndrome. It's a form of autism. And he grabbed his butt cheeks and started backing away from me. Like, it's not contagious. It doesn't work like that. I had a crazy last few weeks. Me and my family, we just did a celebration for my mom. My mom's officially 6 years free from heroin addiction. Thank you. She's also been dead for 6 years, but it still counts. No, it still counts. And so do her social security checks. All right, guys, listen. These shoes weren't cheap. This economy's hard to live. All right, no, I'm kidding. These are jokes. She was never approved for Social Security use. I don't get those. I stole these shoes. I'll tell these jokes every now and then. I will, and people kind of irk at them. But my mom, she was a single mother, and she raised me. So when I tell these jokes, I always tell people this. She would have loved these jokes. She would have. We had the same sense of humor. She would have loved my humor and my jokes and everything. Just not as much as she loved drugs. That's not the point, though. I'm an adult orphan. I am. It's a weird experience. It is, because people don't know how to interact with you. They don't know how to react to you, especially when you tell them. I remember I was working at a Burger King when it happened, and just a few days after it happened, I was telling somebody at work, I said, my mom, she just died. She just passed away. And he goes, wow, dude, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Can I get my fries, though? I was like, oh yeah, that's right, my bad. It's a lot like being a goldfish at a grocery store, right? Everybody feels bad when they look at you, and then they just go back to shopping. They're like, aw, I need paper towels. All right, another one that's funnier in the car. Moving forward. I'm a big basketball fan. Anybody like basketball here? Yeah. All right, like 3 people in the back. My target audience, all right. No, I love basketball. It was a weird thing with my generation growing up. We would do, if we took a paper ball or really anything, if we threw it and made it into the trash can, if we made it, we would say, Kobe, right? Okay, you get it, Kobe, okay. Well, the things that have happened the last few years, I think we should switch it up. I think we should start saying Kobe when we don't make it. There you go. All right, now you get it. No, like when you come up here and plan to talk about your dead mom and other jokes work. Kobe, all right. No, seriously, you guys are awesome. Real quick before I go, I talk to comedians about my jokes all the time, right? And they'll tell me that people compliment them on the stuff they've worked the hardest on, the stuff they have the most polished with. But they never get compliments on their new material. And they're like, why can't I get compliments on my new material? And I'm like, wait, you guys get compliments? People just tell me I'm brave. Kobe. All right, guys, thank you so much. I love you. Have a good night.
Shout out to Will Harvey. He's got Asperger's, but he's way more burger than